This is the Washington Times front page for Tuesday, August 22nd, 2023. Thanks for joining us. I'm George Gerbo. The front page is brought to you by Republican Metals. Call 800-783-3118 to get your free gold guide. That's 800-783-3118. Former Arkansas Governor Asa Hutchinson has made it his mission to wrestle the Republican Party away from Donald Trump, but he can't escape the former president's shadow. Seth MacLachlan reports Hutchinson is facing the harsh reality that primary voters are so enamored with Trump and some of his misinformation that they won't even listen to the message Hutchinson has honed over 4 decades in the GOP. Hutchinson has qualified at the 11th hour for the first Republican presidential primary debate in Milwaukee on Wednesday by reaching the Republican National Committee's polling and donor thresholds. Leaders from 3 continents are gathering in South Africa for a major summit of BRICS, the informal grouping of nations created more than a decade ago to align the world's top emerging economies, but now struggling to achieve diplomatic harmony. BRICS is an abbreviation for Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. Russian President Vladimir Putin's reputation has become so tarnished from his war in Ukraine that he won't attend the summit in person, but will address it via video. South Africa is a founding member of the International Criminal Court at The Hague and would have been obliged to arrest Putin on a warrant for war crimes in Ukraine if he appeared physically at the summit. Chinese President Xi Jinping, who rhetorically backs Putin on Ukraine, will combine his trip to South Africa with an official state visit. House Republicans have issued subpoenas ordering testimony from 4 FBI and IRS employees on the circumstances surrounding the plea deal for Hunter Biden. Stephen Dinan reports Republicans say the 4 employees can shed light on whether the Department of Justice constrained David Weiss, the U.S. attorney charged with the investigation. House Judiciary Committee Chairman Jim Jordan and Ways and Means Committee Chairman Jason Smith said the IRS and Justice Department have refused requests to have the 4 testify voluntarily. The front page is brought to you by Republican Metals. Currency change is coming, and Republican Metals believes you need to protect your savings now. Call 800-783-3118 to get your free gold guide. That's 800-783-3118. National politics reporter Susan Ferricchio looks at the recent history of Democrats who have objected to election results. In the biggest recent example, after her presidential loss in 2016, Hillary Clinton had claimed Donald Trump had won the election by colluding with Russian operatives. A subsequent Justice Department investigation found no evidence of collusion. And finally, the Populist Party in Thailand will form an 11-party coalition government in a move that could end the political stalemate that has seized the country since elections in May. Since the turn of the century, Thailand's governments have been rattling between peaks of shaky democratic rule and lows of authoritarian military coups, reflecting deep divisions in Thai society and politics. Find all today's front page stories at WashingtonTimes.com/front page or on the Washington Times app, and find us wherever you get your podcasts. Just search Washington Times in any major podcast app. You can also find us on social media at Wash Times for breaking news, sports, commentary, and more. For the Washington Times, I'm George Gerbo.